Well, testing 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon. We are from, let's see, where are we today? We're at the Harrison Ford Center in beautiful Antioch on a wonderful, cool, crisp, muggy 90-degree day here in October. Nashville apparently got confused when they said it was going to be autumnal in October. You know, hockey season has started, football season is cranked up. You know how chilly it is during all the baseball playoffs and World Series, and yet here we sit, melting like the Wicked Witch of the West at the end of The Wizard of Oz. But the Harrison Ford Center, Betty Ford Center, who's the guy that made Henry Ford Center? We got the Whitey Ford Center. That gets a little political, though. I don't want to go down that path. Anyway, Steve will leave us no Greg Bice this afternoon. He will rejoin us this evening when I go down rinkside to broadcast tonight's game. Tonight, the Junior Preds will be playing the Car Shield insurance policies. Rather tough name. Today, this afternoon, as all of you are at work right now, and how dare you get paid when I'm not allowed, but they're playing the Chesterfield Falcons. An old rival from way back when the Junior Preds were also a double-A squad. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the mic for a second and untangle my cord. Don't take that the wrong way. All right, I think I have everything together. Now, the problem with not having Greg Bice is that we are going to be handicapped and only have one half of the ice covered with the camera. I can't hold the mic and talk and focus on where the camera's pointing at the same time. But the Junior Preds coming out of a rather successful weekend in Denver 2 weekends ago. No, it might have been last weekend. Hell, I don't remember anymore. Next weekend, Car Shield is going to make the sojourn down to Nashville one more time and do a 3-game friendly series. This year, they're part of CCM. Anyway, last week or the week before, in case you missed it, the Junior Preds came out of Denver 2-3, but in the 3 losses, played very well in at least 2 of them. In one of the losses, in fact, they probably shouldn't have lost. They were leading the number 13 ranked Phoenix Junior Coyotes 3-2, and then the wheels in the cart parted ways. There was a divorce that happened, a schism, if you will, like in the Catholic Church back in the 1200s, but the Junior Preds ended up taking that one on the chin. They also lost to a team who's here this weekend, the Gentry Galaxy. Junior Preds lost 2-1 in that game and are looking for some potential revenge this weekend. Gentry, however, isn't a part of our round robin, so the Junior Preds may not actually play them. So they're going to try to play them in the playoffs. Sorry, I'm hesitating here. I'm trying to change my levels so that I'm not overwhelming my computer. There we go. All right. All right. Looks like everybody is breaking huddles, and we're almost ready to drop the puck. 2 o'clock. Drop the puck time, face-off time. The Big Predators won last night, so they're hopefully trying to set the tempo for the Junior Preds. Big Preds beat the Rangers last night on an empty net goal that didn't seem to matter at the time, but turned out to matter a whole lot in the end. See if the Junior Preds are able to pull one out of the fire here and take Chesterfield to the mat. Chesterfield played the Thunder. It's about the only series that I'm aware of that Chesterfield has played this year. They lost all 3 to the Thunder. Some of the games closer than others, talking with some of the Thunder players. I met them, just bumped into them in the Chicago Midway Airport last night as the Thunder was going up to Detroit. And I was on my way back from, who knows what. I don't even know what time zone I'm in half the time. All right. Junior Preds have LaHaye this weekend. We're not going to call him Houston anymore because apparently, even though his relatives are watching in Houston, they're not quite sure who I mean when I say Houston. All right, Chesterfield wins the draw and drops it deep. When they're on that end of the ice, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble seeing who is who. Wagner streaking down the far side, breaks into the zone. Wagner now tried to get hooked. They couldn't do it. Wagner, little backhand shot off the goalie, then falls down, takes himself out of the back check. Here comes Chesterfield on the power. On the counter punch, Xander Maselli is in net this afternoon. Looks like that puck went up and over. I have a bad angle because, again, of no cameraman. I had to come upstairs here at the fabulous Harrison Ford Center and don't have a good way to see the far corner on the near side. and a lot of the far side in general. All right, new line on the ice. Parker is out with Byron and Olivas, same as last week. We've got Hutchinson on the blue line. He's joined by, I think, Cole Matthews. All right, Chesterfield wins another draw, sends it to the far side, working the breakout. Ben Byron picks it up, doesn't look, gives it back to Chesterfield. They throw it into the neutral zone where it gets picked up. Sent up to Olivas. Olivas turn, looks like he hit the referee with that shot. Olivas gets it back and now shoots it deep. Everybody getting in. Dump and chase, Ben Byron taking the man, gets knocked off the puck. Having a little bit of trouble seeing right down beneath me here, but there's a scrum on the near half wall. Garrett Parker comes out with it, drops it back for Olivas, who pinches his man against the wall. Byron to the point, Hutchinson over to Matthews. Matthews toward the net, goaltender flags it down, sends it wide. Chesterfield picks up the puck, taking it up the far wall. Ben Byron trying on the forecheck to keep it in, not able to do it. Grabs the puck, gets it into the neutral zone. Pred's going for a change. Brandon Olivas drops it deep. Looks like a 5-for-5 change. Olivas the last man off the ice because he had to handle the puck. Little mishandle there by Chesterfield in the zone. Nick Cyphers tried to pick it up, but then mishandled the puck, and Chesterfield got it back, but immediately gave it back to the Preds, who are trying to give it back to them. Ellingson. Again, no look pass right to the Chesterfield centerman in the middle of the neutral zone, who dropped it deep. Dump and chase for the Falcons. They move into the zone. Junior Preds pick it up somehow and bring it up the near wall, as near as I can tell anyway. Some kind of battle happening at the Pred blue line. Xander Maselli takes his set. Not sure what's happening because I can't see it. I will say that the Preds look rather fetching in their uniforms. Beautiful new uniforms. No, wait a minute, that's right, they don't have uniforms. These are last year's uniforms and some hand-me-downs from other Junior Pred organizational players. Some from last year, some older brothers. Chesterfield puts one off of Maselli. It bounced off Maselli and hit the crossbar. Went up off the glass. Now a battle on the far corner. Still in the Junior Pred side of the zone, of the ice. Wagner is out. Looks like his line has come out with him, and he's bringing it up the far side. Wagner, another shot into the goaltender. That one rebounds back out to him. LaHaye gives it to Wagner. Wagner, a little stick handle move in front of the net. Goes off the goalie again. Far side, Cal Ossenmacher is the other forward on that line. Ossenmacher tries to stick handle through three guys, falls down. The puck comes across to Wagner, who puts a bad angle shot off the goaltender far corner. Ossenmacher shovels it behind the net. LaHaye had a shot at it. Looks like he waved it off to Wagner. Wagner picked it up. Falcons got it away from him. Nice little poke there by Wagner to get the puck back on the forecheck, but he gets pinched off beautifully by one of the Falcons. Nice pinch by Chesterfield. Comes out to the far point. That's mishandled momentarily, and Chesterfield knocks it back on net. Maselli, dangerous play. Left it in the crease for Matthew Bice, who was able to scoop it out of there, get it down the near wall. Parker's line spilling onto the ice. Chesterfield working a breakout. Far side. Comes into the neutral zone. Olivas drops it deep. The Preds have to tag up. Forwards go out. Olivas goes in. Olivas hard on the forecheck. Knocks the kid off the puck. Ben Byron gave it back to Olivas. Olivas put it into Parker's skates. Looks like Chesterfield smacked that off his stick. And down the far wall comes Chesterfield. Chesterfield into the zone. Cole Matthews chases the kid down and goes into the dead zone. Now behind Maselli to the far side. Olivas, nice little chip pass. I think that was to Parker. Parker coming through the neutral zone. Ben Byron has to hold up to stay on side. He does a nice job at almost doing the splits on the blue line. Olivas and Byron go off for the change. Parker carries the puck in. Ellingson joining him to try to keep the puck in the zone. Junior Preds do. Nice play by Simonek to keep that one in the zone. Parker is still on the ice. It's like Nick Cyphers is stuck on the bench as Parker can't get off. He's stuck on the near side. Simonek tried to get it back, but Chesterfield took it from him. Into the neutral zone it goes. Little ping pong going on in the neutral zone. Chesterfield finally drops it deep and goes for a full-scale change. Junior Preds can't break it out. Actually, they send it into the neutral zone right to Chesterfield, who mishandled the puck, and it goes in on their own net. Joey Simonek hot on the forecheck, just got taken down, no call. Simonek gets up. Falcons, nothing but white shirts around that puck. Nick Cyphers finally on the ice, waves at it while Chesterfield comes in heavy. Into the zone it goes. Nolan Gowdy looks like he's out with Clancy on the blue line. Call that the Twin Towers line. They are combined. Huge. Into our zone it goes. Cal Ossenmacher overskated the puck. He might have thought he was offside for a second. LaHaye and Ossenmacher were looking at each other. Neither one took the puck. Assemacher played it weird. He came in hot on the puck and then backed away from it. I think he wasn't sure if he came in onside. Another battle on the near half wall. Assemacher had it. Boy, he had LaHaye wide open in front, didn't even look. Assemacher dumped past of Chesterfield. Here they come. Working the breakout. Chesterfield gets it into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Cananan. We'll call him McKinnon again today. His parents didn't even correct me. All right, into the zone it comes again. Wagner waved at that one. Chesterfield able to get it away from him. Now Cananan sends it deep. I'm going to entertain myself. There's no one up here. No one else up here. All right, Chesterfield looks like they're trying to get their troops in order. Steve Byron wakes up from a long winter's nap. He finally is paying attention to the game and is able to look up in time to see Chesterfield score. Little move through the neutral zone. Chesterfield then just skated right around Xander Maselli and tucked it in the far post. Maselli leaving a gap on that post, and Chesterfield is able to take advantage and take a 1-0 lead. I was so focused on Steve Byron. Looks like Parker's line is out for another goal. That's about 37 for the year, given up by that line. Fortunately, they've scored one, so they've gotten their plus-minus back to respectable. All right, bad giveaway in the zone again. Who was that? That was Cananan that gave it right to Chesterfield in the high slot. They put a shot off of Maselli. Now to the far point, Chesterfield still controlling in the zone. On the far half wall, Garrett Parker. Nice little shot to get the puck away from the man. Olivas took it on the wall, gave it to Byron, who dropped it in deep. Looks like the defensemen are going off for a change. Olivas and Parker in on the forecheck. Chesterfield, nice job passing around them into the neutral zone, and here they come near side. Chesterfield skates it through the middle, takes a look in the high slot, goes right around Olivas. Looks like the junior Preds are standing and again giving a lot of time and space to the other team. Olivas has it now. The puck ate him alive. Olivas just tries to dump it deep, gives it right to the Chesterfield defenseman who's standing on the far point. D to D, bad giveaway in the zone. Simonek is right there to put it off or into the goaltender. No rebound, and we have a face-off deep in the junior Preds zone. 8:19 remaining in period number 1. The shots are 8-5 in favor of the Preds, but the score is 1-0 in favor of the Falcons. Cypher's line is out to take this face-off. The referee, in the meantime, has skated all the way back to the scorer's table and throws something into the junior Pred bench. I'm guessing a kid lost a mouth guard. Cypher's leaning over the dot. He's going to take this face-off near side to the goaltender's right. Chesterfield wins another draw. Comes back behind their net. Ellingson on the forecheck, Chesterfield on the far wall. They get it through everybody except the point man. Ellingson gets taken off his feet, still no call. Simonek grabs the puck, drops it in behind the red line. Chesterfield near side. Looks like there's going to be a call, and it is. Tripping is the call. Simonek, nice job moving around. You keep your feet moving and you make things happen. Simonek draws the tripping penalty, and the junior Preds are going on the power play. First penalty of the game comes with 8:08 remaining in period number 1. Chesterfield nursing that 1-0 lead. Wagner's line is going to come out to start this power play. Wagner in the middle, Assemacher to his right, LaHaye to his left. Chesterfield wins another draw. Junior Preds have not been impressive at the face-off dot this year and never work on that skill in practice. Chesterfield dumps it in. Icing is waved off. Junior Preds trying to work the breakout drill. Up to Assemacher on the far wall. He chips it deep. Hot on the forecheck comes LaHaye. LaHaye behind the net. Beats everybody to the puck. Gets it to Wagner near wall. Over to Cananan on the point. Back to Wagner in the high slot. Puts it off the goaltender's leg pad. LaHaye picks up the rebound. Gives it to Wagner on the near half wall. Wagner to the middle of the ice. Cananan loops it forward. Assemacher got bumped almost off his feet. Wasn't able to tip that one. Comes to LaHaye again behind the net to the near half wall. Wagner again to Cananan in the middle of the ice. Cananan back to Wagner. High slot. Wagner steps up to the dot, throws it over the crossbar. The rebound caroms all the way into the neutral zone. Matthew Bice had stepped up to try to join the offensive surge, and the puck went through the far point. Chesterfield picks up the puck in their zone, knocks it all the way behind the junior Pred red line, and icing will be the call. 7:07 remaining in period number 1. Exactly 1 minute left in the power play. And Parker's line comes out to see what they can do. Face-off, going to be deep in the Chesterfield zone. Near side again. All the face-offs in the Chesterfield zone have been to the goaltender's right. That puts his catching mitt on the open side of the net. Gives a bit of an advantage to the goaltender. Referee comes over and explains to Olivas that his feet are at the end of his legs. Drops the puck. Chesterfield again wins the draw and stormed right through the line of forwards. Their centerman came through, almost put a shot on net. Misselli right there to make the play if he had to, but here comes Bice into the zone. That's Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes around everybody. That looked like a hook, but no call. Hutchinson finally lost the puck to Olivas, who put it in the back of the net. Brandon Olivas, rebound net off a Hutchinson shot off the goaltender's chest. Hutchinson brought it around the world, came all the way down, spun behind the net, moved in front. The Junior Preds had 3 kids standing right in the crease. Hutchinson put a little backhand flipper off the goaltender. It fell in front of him, and Olivas was Johnny on the spot, backhand, top shelf. Junior Preds tie 1-1. 6:44 remaining in period number 1. Olivas ties it up on the power play from Hutchinson. All right, we got Cypher's line in. You would be hearing the crowd cheering if we were at all within the confines of the rink. We will be there this evening for a big game against Carshield. Nice job by Cyphers pinching off the Chesterfield kid on the near corner. Cyphers again battling like a man-beast. He's taken on 3 Falcons, but they end up with the puck. Chesterfield rims it to the far side. It gets past everybody and down the ice. Icing is waved off, of course. Hutchinson goes back to pick it up. Backs up. Runs it behind Misselli and is coming up the near wall. Well, that pass was somehow misdirected into the neutral zone, and Chesterfield put one into Misselli. Misselli backed up. Looks like his keister might have knocked the net off its moorings, and we have a stoppage in play. Junior Preds, some bad passing in the offensive zone. In the defensive zone. Nearly cost them, and definitely cost them a scoring opportunity. Well, it's going to cost them a penalty. Cole Matthews goes to the bench. I'm not sure if Matthews hooked or tripped a kid. I didn't actually watch for the signal to try to save a goal, but Chesterfield wins the draw again. Puts it right from the high slot into Misselli, and that one caroms out into the neutral zone near side, D to D, far side. Chesterfield working it still through the neutral zone. Wagner is out there on the penalty kill. He's got Matthew Bice and Kananen on the blue line, and he's got LaHaye with him as forward. So Wagner and LaHaye with Kananen and Bice. Wagner coming out with the puck, cross ice, near side to LaHaye. LaHaye into the offensive zone. He's got Wagner breaking to the net. LaHaye put one. Boy, LaHaye got way too deep. I think he lost track of where he was on the ice. Put one basically off the back of the net. He had Wagner in front. Here comes Chesterfield on the counterpunch. Chesterfield breaks it through the neutral zone into the Preds offensive zone. Everybody collapsing toward the net into the 4 corners. Far side, Chesterfield almost lost the puck to Wagner. I don't think Wagner knew where the puck was, or he might have smacked it down the ice. We're still playing catch behind Misselli. Chesterfield skates it through to the far side. Far side half wall to the far point. Point man backs up. Wagner putting pressure on him to the far half wall again. Kananen pressure on him. Chesterfield doing a nice job of finding the open man. Put one off of Misselli and grab the rebound. Junior Preds in their defensive position defending the power play. Chesterfield still working it to the open man. We're down to 47 seconds remaining in the penalty kill, and this foursome has been out there the entire time. Their legs have got to be getting tired. Chesterfield just playing catch all the way around the perimeter. Finally mishandled the puck. Wagner's got it, crosses the red line and drops it deep. Everyone going for a change. Bice has to stay on the ice just defending the near side red wall, or red line. Sorry about that. Bice taking a look at the bench to see when he's going off. Parker comes onto the ice. Bice has it behind Misselli. Handles the puck a couple times. Finally gets enough pressure that he has to bring it up the near wall, and the Preds are coming. Nice little shuffle pass out to Parker. Parker tripped over the blue line. Nobody touched him. Osemacher has the puck. Has to actually back around Parker, who was blocking his shot, and put one off of the Chesterfield kid. Here they come on the far wall. I'm hesitating a little because I was counting yellow jerseys. The penalty is over. We're under 4 minutes to play in period number 1. The Junior Preds trying to keep possession on the forecheck, but Chesterfield working the breakout far side. Osemacher putting pressure, and Parker picked the pass. Gets it to Osemacher on the high slot. Osemacher put off the goaltender. Another rebound goal by the Junior Preds. Assemacher from the slot took 2 steps and shot one off the goaltender's shoulder. It dropped in front of him where Garrett Parker was standing, and same as Olivas. He got the puck on his blade and just knocked it into the net. Junior Preds take a 2-1 lead. 3:37 remaining, period number 1. This is where the color commentator would tell you what happened and some of the strategy involved. But in the meantime, looks like the lines got shuffled up a little bit. Olivas is out there with Cyphers and Simonek, trying to give a little bit more intensity to that line. Chesterfield drops it deep. Matthews takes a look over his shoulder, and in doing so, gets out, raced to the puck. Olivas on the far wall, tried to hit Simonek, streaking across the middle. Puck gets loose in the neutral zone. Chesterfield just smacked it behind the red line. No icing. They were above the halfway mark on the rink, and here they come. Junior Preds, I'm guessing it's Simonek. Simonek cross-ice pass to Matthews, who had stepped up into the charge. That wasn't Simonek, my mistake, that was Cyphers. Simonek up with Olivas as the other 2 forwards on the charge. Junior Preds tried a D-to-D pass, that never works. Matthews couldn't handle the pass, wasn't even close to him. He has to go behind Maselli, and ultimately gave it away. Cyphers has it, brings it up the near wall. I'm guessing there's a battle. All of the parents are watching their phones like a bunch of 13-year-old girls, no one paying attention to a very exciting Junior Preds game. Simonek now battling it out to Olivas. The 2 of them are on the half wall. Chesterfield had it for a second. Get it to Cyphers. Cyphers gets spun off the puck, but brings it up to Simonek, who passed it to Chesterfield. Chesterfield in the neutral zone just drops it in. They were way offside, had to come back and tag up, and now they're all changing. 5-for-5 change for the Falcons. Junior Preds get it into the zone. Assemacher with a big blast off of the defenseman. Wagner picked up the rebound and put it almost through the 5-hole of the goaltender. He just smacked those leg pads together and kept it out of the net. Here comes Chesterfield on the counter punch. Same play as how they scored their goal. Through the crease, Maselli is able to slide along with it and kept it out of the back of the net. A big battle is ensuing on the far post, and Maselli finally drops his belly on the puck, and we have another stoppage. 1:50 remaining, period number 1. Man, rock'em sock'em action. The Falcons like that play. They come from the near side and cross the crease, streaking through, and see if they can beat the goaltender to the far post. Maselli sniffed that one out well ahead of time and was able to get the leg pad sealing the post and gave him nothing to shoot at. Puck drops in the Junior Preds zone. Chesterfield just put a shot off of Wagner that almost hit the ceiling, and I'm not exaggerating. Junior Preds grabbed it and sent it into the Chesterfield zone. Defenseman far point had it, tried a D-to-D to the near side. It got past everybody, and now it's kind of drifting in open space. Nolan Gowdy goes back to get it, sends it up the half wall to Chesterfield. Chesterfield skates it behind Maselli. I'm going to guess Clancy's out there with Gowdy. Chesterfield on the near wall takes a shot. It goes wide. Junior Preds pick it up. Players are still suffering from the disorder of not looking before they pass. Wagner's able to grab the loose puck, skate it into the high slot far side, and put one into the goaltender. No rebound on that one. LaHaye would have been there to clean up the mess if it would have been landing in front of the goalie in the crease again. Wagner into the goalie for a stoppage. We're almost down to a minute to play in period number 1. 1:12 to go. Parker's line is out. Olivas rejoins his mates. Parker, Byron, and Olivas up front. We got Hutchinson and Matthews on the blue line. Chesterfield has it far side. Looks like Maselli was able to glove that one and stop it. Chesterfield skidded a shot along the ice. Goaltenders actually like those. They get that big mitt down, and the puck basically skips up into the webbing of the glove. 1:01 remaining now, period number 1. Same 5 kids on the ice. Draw coming to Maselli's left. Near side, Junior Preds zone. Not sure who won the face-off. Matthews is in a big battle. Gets it to Olivas, who chipped it right to Chesterfield. Olivas didn't look, just gave the puck away in the high slot. Again, Junior Preds kids aren't watching what they're doing with the puck. They just do it and pray. Cole Matthews picks it up, drops it deep, and goes for a change. Ben Byron is the first one there. Pokes it to Olivas, who's behind the net, unencumbered. Parker in front. Olivas to Byron. Byron tried a little stick handle move instead of putting it in the net. Byron had the shot, too. To the far point. It goes off one of the Chesterfield kids. Cannon tried to get it through traffic. Hit one of the defensemen, though. We're down to 40 seconds to play. Matthew Bice chases down the puck. Gets ahead of steam coming down the middle of the ice. Chooses the far wall. Gets bumped back to the middle of the ice. Ultimately lost the puck. Chesterfield now might win this race with Olivas, but it ain't going to matter. Maselli's there first, sweeps the puck to the side where Bice picks it up and gets it up to Olivas. Olivas mishandles the puck right to Chesterfield, who put it in on Maselli, and we have another stoppage. Olivas had to be gassed. He was out there forever and had to get on his giddy-up to beat the Falcon kid down to Maselli. Olivas was on his way for the change when that puck was mishandled. Bice opted not to pass and instead lost the puck with all the Falcons going the other direction, and Olivas was the last man between Maselli and the entire charge. We're under 20 seconds to go now. I'm going to guess it's the Cyphers line. He's got the Twin Towers out with him on defense. Chesterfield wins the draw, puts a shot off Maselli. Oh, man, Chesterfield in the middle of the ice. Right down Broadway, swung and missed, though. We're under 10 seconds to go. Junior Preds break it into the zone. Ossenmacher off the post. Ossenmacher had a little bit of daylight and just put it off the iron. As time expires, Chesterfield sends it down on net. Maselli actually had to kind of skate out and casually knock that one down. But we have hit the end of period number 1 here at the Harrison Ford Center in Antioch on a cool, crisp autumn day. The leaves are changing. The air smells so clean when it's cool like this. Actually, what you smell is what kind of deodorant everybody put on this morning, because it is soupy under the arms. It is a little gravy on the nuggets kind of day today. But we're indoors. We're in the Harrison Ford Center, and you know, the boys on the ice are cool as a cucumber. 2 more periods of hockey to go. Junior Preds are bringing a 2-1 lead into period number 2. They become accustomed to winning. They did 2 weeks ago, possibly last weekend. The Junior Preds season, a little bit unusual. Our seasons for the last 5 or 6 years have been completely backloaded, where we're sitting on our thumbs for all of October while other teams are actually playing games, and then we play a lot of games deep into the spring. This year, we're pretty much done at the end of 2018. Oh, we might play the 05s once or twice. All right, everybody changes ends. Junior Preds will be skating from me, away from me, and Chesterfield skating towards or toward. I'm actually not sure the difference between toward and towards, but I do know that there's some kind of grammatical rule that dictates when you use one or the other. To the center of the ice, our attention is drawn, and Dylan Wagner leans over the faceoff dot. Chesterfield, I'm almost sure Chesterfield is 100% at the faceoff dot today. If they're not, they're very close to 100%. Junior Preds centers may need a little coaching at some point on how to do face-offs, because it's just not working this year, and it doesn't matter if we're playing really good teams or lesser level teams, we lose. All right, big battle still behind Maselli. Wagner trying to push that puck out of Chesterfield's mitts. Chesterfield gets it to the far point. Ossenmacher on the point man. Chesterfield now, no pressure on the kid. He got it out to the far side where LaHaye finally picked it up and then gave it away. Chesterfield still on the wall, has it in the near corner. Shoved off the play by Matthews. Now Wagner again behind the net. Wagner's slowing down. Looks like his legs are starting to get gassed out there. Chesterfield finally bounced one in on Maselli, who said, "I've had enough of this noise." Dove on the puck for a stoppage. Junior Preds could not get out of their own way there, and the puck stayed trapped deep in the zone. Junior Preds on the back check couldn't clear. We'll see if Parker's line is able to do something different as they come skating off the bench to take the place of the other fallen soldiers. We're just underway period number 2. If you're just joining us, Junior Preds, 2 rebound goals, have a 2-1 lead. Chesterfield wins, by the way, another draw, and sends one through traffic. That bounced off several kids, never got to Maselli. Junior Preds still haven't cleared the zone in this entire period and still will not. Chesterfield, a shot that goes off of Bice. They grab it on the blue line and send it deep again. Comes to the near wall. Parker finally picks off the pass and gets it out of the zone. First time in period number 2 we've been on Chesterfield's end. Parker skates it to the far wall. Ben Byron going to check him. Ultimately lose the puck. I didn't see what happened in the corner. Chesterfield now just outruns Bice to the puck. Oh, and Kananen tried to pick him up. Boy, Bice just stopped skating. I'm not sure what happened to Matthew. Once the kid got by him, Bice was yelling, "Look out!" to the rest of his teammates. Kananen couldn't take both of the kids and ended up watching as the puck dribbled to the back of the net. 2-2 now. Chesterfield ties it up on an odd man rush. Matthew Bison, frustration, just kind of stopped and hung his defensive teammate out to dry. Misselli couldn't do anything with it. It wasn't a hard shot. It was just that the Falcons had all the time they needed to set up and find the opening, and they take advantage. 2-2. Chesterfield sends it behind the net where Misselli tripped himself and actually fell backwards onto the puck behind the net. If you could have seen it, you would be as entertained as I am right now. The puck is going to come all the way back down, as icing was ultimately the call. Misselli wouldn't have mattered if you'd have stopped it or not. I think that's what distracted him enough to not focus on his feet. We're down to 13-21 in a tie ball game. Chesterfield, are you sitting down? Misselli was, but Chesterfield won another draw. And here they come. Far wall into the middle of the neutral zone. That got mishandled and picked up by Nick Cyphers. Simonek is helping him out on the far wall. Ultimately comes out to Nolan Gowdy. Gowdy knocks it into, well, tried to get it deep, but got it into the neutral zone where Ellingson picked it up and shot it behind the net. Just wide was his shot. Cyphers dumps it backwards. Looks like another stoppage. I didn't see what happened. Puck might have skipped up over the glass into the netting. Referee, yeah, it looks like it did. So the ref is pointing outside of the Chesterfield zone, meaning one of the Preds tipped it up and into the netting. 12:56 remaining, period number 2. Wagner's line is out with Matthews and Hutchinson. Far side, just outside the Chesterfield blue line. Wagner won a draw, right back to Matthews. Matthews crosses the blue line, and he's in trouble. Matthews was immediately met, had nobody in front of him. He was leading the charge, and now we've got a battle on the near half wall. Matthews regains his post on the point. Looks like they might have put one off the side of the net, and now still battling. Chesterfield breaks it out of their zone. Hutchinson picks it up, gives it away. Junior Preds in another battle. Ossenmacher flips it forward. LaHaye is on his horse. LaHaye stops skating too. Junior Preds kids look like they don't have quite the legs that Chesterfield has. That may not pay out well in the third period. Ossenmacher, backdoor pass to somebody, put it out to LaHaye, who tried to tip it on net. Nice defensive play by Chesterfield, and they get it down the ice into the Junior Pred zone. Hutchinson flags it down. Goes around behind the net, gives it away. Hutchinson still working that no-pass philosophy that the Junior Pred defensemen have sworn an oath to do. LaHaye shoots one wide. Wagner, little feed to LaHaye, open shot, missed the net. Finally skips up and over the glass. We've got another stoppage. Junior Pred defensemen, the last time they threw a pass, Jimmy Carter was not quite the president, but he was almost there. They pulled him off the peanut farm. The Junior Pred's defensemen were thinking, well, until we get Jimmy Carter in the Oval Office, we're going to pass. But once he's there, we're done. We're protesting his election. All right, Parker's line is on. Little jump ball for the face-off. Olivas barrels into the wall, and it's still a jump ball. Junior Preds finally pick it up. Little backdoor pass. Again, Bice did pass the puck, didn't look, and didn't throw a good pass. Now it comes to the near half wall. Battle is on. Olivas, well, it looks like Olivas had it, got it to Parker. Parker skating it out. Little chip pass on the wall to himself. And Byron rushes forward and grabs it. Byron challenges the goaltender. He either missed the net or the goalie sent it up over the crossbar. Either way, Olivas had it for a second on the far half wall. He and Parker had the puck pinched, but it ultimately ends up in the Junior Pred bench. Another stoppage in play. 11:19 remaining, period number 2. And Cypher's line comes over the wall to try to get the puck into the net. Cypher's line, the only line that hasn't scored today. Both the other two lines have put one in. See if Cyphers can get his mates together and put the Junior Preds ahead one more time. Draw to the far dot, far side. Cyphers, I think Cyphers actually won that draw, but there was a big pile up, and the puck caromed into the far corner where they're all battling now. Ellingson puts a nice pinch on a kid. It comes out to the blue line, and the Junior Preds, the defenseman can't hold the blue line into the front of the net, and Misselli, man, again, Bison Cananan having all kinds of trouble communicating, and the Falcons had another right on the doorstep opportunity. Now we've got a battle in the Chesterfield zone. That one rocketed through the crease. I thought the Preds might get a scoring opportunity off of that. Chesterfield grabs the puck and ices it. They got to get some fresh legs on the ice. Front line of forwards are out there. LaHaye is out with Wagner and Ossenmacher. We got the Twin Towers, Clancy and Gowdy on the blue line. 10:36 remaining, period number 2. The shots on net have evened up quite a bit. It's 20-18 in favor of the Preds. The score is dead even at 2-2. We've got the advantage, though, because the draw is coming deep in the Chesterfield zone. Wagner, nice job by Dylan, wins the draw. Ossenmacher gets it up the wall, and now he's battling. The puck squirts to behind the Chesterfield goaltender. Chesterfield now D-to-D behind the net, working the breakout. Can't do it. On the forecheck hot. Ossenmacher keeps it in, gives it away. Chesterfield ices the puck again. So we're going to take another draw all the way down in the Chesterfield zone. Looks like the same 5 kids are going to stay on the ice. Dylan Wagner's going to take another face-off. He's gotten some opportunities for repetition here on this shift. Everyone's skating a little slowly to get back to the face-off dot, and that includes the referee. All right, Wagner leans in. The ref leans out. Kick both of the boys out of the circle, and they're both confused. In comes LaHaye. Ref drops the puck. Chesterfield wins the draw, but LaHaye scampers through and picks up the loose puck, gets it to Wagner behind the net. Wagner backhand flip to the near point. Point man's doing something with it. I can't tell. Don't really care. All right, Chesterfield takes possession. And now, busted play by the defense. Chesterfield comes in one-on-one with the goaltender, and Miss Sally holds fort. Man, Conti on Chesterfield split the defenseman, and again, a miscommunication. Nobody picked him up, and he marched right down Main Street and put it into Maselli's belly. Maselli able to gobble it up for no rebound, but man, another dangerous play. Junior Pred defensemen having some trouble picking up their assignments. See if we can get it together and get it out of the zone here. Wagner, his line is still out there. Wagner's going to get another face-off opportunity right in front of me. Wagner wins it. Nice job. Matthews sends it up the near wall. Here come the Junior Preds breaking it out. Wagner picks it up from LaHaye, skates it down. Near side. Wagner goes around everybody and missed the net. Oh, man. Wagner had a backhand opportunity. Was going for the top corner. Just missed his mark. Puck still down in the zone. Junior Preds heavy on the forecheck. Behind the net it goes. Someone just took a whack at it. Wagner took a whack at it. Junior Preds, a couple of nice scoring opportunities. Some bad angles, but I think the goalie still had to make a couple of plays on those pucks. Chesterfield ultimately ices it. They wanted to get some new kids out because those kids are shell-shocked. 9:30 remaining. Good scoring opportunities in the zone by the Preds. See if Parker's line can take that energy and keep it going. Parker's out with Byron, Olivas, Matthews, and Hutchinson on the blue line. Draw deep in the Chesterfield zone, far side. Goaltender's right. The puck is dropped. Chesterfield wins the draw. Olivas on the forecheck, trying to keep it deep. They're trying to get it out. Chesterfield is on the near wall. We'll see what ends up happening. They can't do it. Olivas must have pinched him off. Now behind the net, Parker just gets erased. Byron in front with his stick down. Parker taking a look. He's got a Falcon all over him. It comes back to Olivas. Olivas looks like he hesitated behind the net for just long enough to get mushed. Chesterfield gains possession, but then gives it away. Olivas, nice stretch reception on that one. Looked like Anquan Boldwin. Bolden? I don't know how you say the kid's last name. They're all kids to me. Boy, Hutchinson almost got beat, but a nice back check recovery. Falcon kid was trying to chip it around Hutch. Hutch was beat for a second, but then reached back and snagged the puck away from the forward. Ended up ultimately shooting it into the Preds bench for a stoppage, but that saved a possible breakaway for the Falcons. 8:51 remaining. Junior Preds with that little flurry have taken a bit of a lead in the shots on net department. Cyphers out. Cyphers had the puck and oh, how did Cyphers lose the puck? Thought he had it. Bice with a big pinch. Still, boy, the Chesterfield kid stayed on his feet, kept the puck, and put it off of Maselli. Bice kind of gave up on him. It's over on the near side in the corner. Chesterfield gets it to the near point man. Point man mishandled for a second, swung over the top. Ellingson swung over to his top, too. Chesterfield puts it off the shoulder of Kananen, and Kananen meets chin to chin with one of the Falcons. Falcons strong on their feet and on their sticks. Kananen gets it to the near wall and out of harm's way. Battling behind the net is Simonek now for it. Chesterfield going back and forth for the forwards behind the net. The centerman comes through, picks it up, and Bice picks him up, rides him into the wall. Far half wall. Chesterfield, though, maintains possession, but Cannanon's ultimately got it. Over the blue line it goes. It goes to Ellingson. Ellingson slowed everything. Ellingson was going on a breakaway, decided to turn right at the blue line, and the forwards all had to stop. They almost stood it up on its nose when they put it from fourth to first gear on the freeway. Anyway, there's a battle now on the near wall, and Chesterfield gets it into the zone. Preds take it away. Matthew Bice fired. Bice skates through past everybody and slides one off the goaltender. Goalie spins it under the far corner. Chesterfield picks up the loose puck. Bice, like a bowling ball, knocks a couple of kids into each other and off the puck. We have a loose puck that gets picked up by the Preds. Cross ice, D to Gowdy. Gowdy into the middle of the ice, gets it off Assemacher's stick. Assemacher tipped it deep. Cal must have been on this side of the red line, I guess. Icing was called. I thought Cal had position over the red line, but I guess not. All right, well, the puck is going to come all the way back onto the Preds side of the ice. Misselli sets up on the near post. We got Wagner's line out with the Twin Towers. And the referee calls the proceedings to order. Wagner, nice job, wins it to Clancy. Clancy up to Assemacher. Assemacher mishandled it for a second, tried to get it back. Chesterfield knocked it away from him. It came into the neutral zone, and now everyone is battling. Puck slides through the neutral zone to the near wall. Nolan Gowdy over to pick it up, and the Junior Preds get it out of the zone. Chesterfield maintains possession and knocks it behind Misselli. Looks like another icing is going to be the call. Not is going to be, it's already been the call. Icing is the call. Icing was the call and is the call. Figure that out. We're in a past and present tense situation. These are the moments I live for. 6:52 remaining, period number 2. Still 2-2. Deuce is wild. Chesterfield wins the draw, busts it into the neutral zone. Cole Matthews just got walked around, and Chesterfield, nice pass, and Misselli shuts the door. Man, the Falcons, beautiful pinpoint passing, had a kid on the back door, and he put it off on Misselli. All the way down it goes. Wagner on the counterpunch, almost caught him napping. Goaltender was able to stop him. Both goalies coming up big in this shift. Nice job by Matthews to shut the door. Wagner gets it into the neutral zone, and LaHaye and Wagner going toward the net. LaHaye slides it to the middle of the ice, and Wagner, I think he put that off the crossbar. Wagner got a stick on it. I don't know if he got all of it, but he was able to at least direct it toward the net. Now a shot from the point either goes wide or the goalie had it. Another shot gets gloved down by the goaltender, and finally Chesterfield clears the zone, and I'm going to bet you can't, it isn't going to make it to the red line. Icing would have been the call, but the puck died. Now, Hutchinson's in trouble. No pass, Hutchinson just throws the puck up the ice. He got it to Assemacher, and now into the zone they bust. Another shot off the goaltender. Parker hot on the forecheck. Into the neutral zone, and through the neutral zone it goes. Icing is the call. Wow. Another flurry of activity. Both ends, both goaltenders coming up big. Not breakaways per se, but wide open shots. Dylan Wagner created several scoring opportunities and almost put the puck in the net, but we remain tied. Parker over the puck. Looks like Chesterfield wins that one and sends it into the neutral zone. Up the near wall it goes. It's picked up by Cannanon. All right, Olivas has it in the neutral zone. Olivas near side. He's got Parker in the middle going to the net. Olivas can't see what happened. I don't know if Olivas got in trouble or if he slid it toward the goaltender. Either way, the goalie ends up with the puck in his glove. So we have a stoppage. So Parker's line is up front, Byron, Olivas, and Parker. We got Bice on the blue line, and I'm just going to assume that Cannanon's with him. 5:19 remaining, period number 2. Parker leans over the dot. What happened from there is anybody's guess. I will say this, the puck is still in our offensive zone. Well, Chesterfield, they must draw up the icing play because they've perfected it. Chesterfield practices icing every Tuesday and Thursday down at the Chesterfield ice rink. the guys, they all line up on the red line and hit the puck as hard as they can, all the way down to the other side. All right, same kids on the ice. Parker leans over near side. Chesterfield zone, 5:09 remaining, period number 2. Score still tied up, 2-2. Ref drops the puck, and a sumo battle ensues. Olivas barrels through, knocks some bodies out of the way, and I don't know who has possession, but we still are on the forecheck at least. All right, comes to the far side where I can see it. Bice just collided with one of the Chesterfield kids. I think they slapped sticks together. Either way, Bice whistled a shot in. I think that would have gone under the crossbar. The goalie, though, reaches up and gloves it down, and we have another stoppage. Shot on net for Matthew Bice. 4:49 remaining, period number 2. And, well, Parker's line is going to stay out, and so is Bice and Cananan. Same 5 kids. Parker getting some repetitions with face-offs. Another one deep in the Chesterfield zone. Parker and Olivas tried to team up on that one. Chesterfield came storming through. The kid would have had possession, but he stepped on the puck part way, almost tripped himself. Now he finally goes down. Bice helped him out with that. A battle on the far post that Bice wins. Sends it up out of the zone. He had Ben Byron, but he missed him, and it went right to Chesterfield. He's going to get another chance. Bice dumps it to Parker. Parker back to Bice. D to D, essentially, to the far side. Bice now hits one of the Chesterfield kids. Good thing he fell down, or he had a clean shot on net. Olivas grabs this mess and knocks it deep, goes for a change. Ben Byron stays on. Olivas and Parker go change. Byron's trying to seal the far side. Still on the forecheck. Chesterfield trying to get it out of the zone. Junior Preds trying to keep it in. The change was effective. Byron's still trying to get off. Cyphers is on. Byron finally gets to the bench. We got the Twin Towers. Well, Cananan is on with Clancy. Looks like Cananan got stuck on the ice, too. Up to Ellingson. Ellingson near side. Brings it across the red line. Everyone's storming in. Cyphers in the middle. Joey on the far side. Ellingson brings it. It comes around. Looks like the Junior Preds were trying to set up in front. Simonek got his feet pulled out from under him, and there's no call. Simonek fell over backwards. I think the goalie ripped his feet out with that big canoe paddle. Referee was looking elsewhere. Chesterfield still can't get it out of their zone. Finally just throws it into the neutral zone. Oh, man, they got a lucky carom on that one. Nice job by Maselli to kick that one out. That caromed right onto the stick of a kid in the high slot. He put it off of Maselli, and Maselli rose to the occasion. Cyphers now battling on the far side behind the red line. Chesterfield took it right away from him, put it in front. Not Cyphers. Maselli was there. Cyphers still trying to battle in front of the net. Let's see if we can get it out of our zone. Nope. Cyphers spins it around behind the net, comes to the near point. Chesterfield keeps it in. Junior Preds, this line having some trouble getting it out of the zone. Gowdy picks it up. Backhand flip to the far side. Simonek pinches a kid off. Gowdy's going to get another shot. Gowdy sends it to the near point. Gets past Ellingson, but then he pulls it off the wall. That's not Ellingson, that's LaHaye. LaHaye into the slot, gets deep. He had Simonek far side, didn't look up and see him. Simonek had his stick down, and he was ready to direct that one into the net. Here comes Chesterfield on the counterpunch. Into the neutral zone, and Wagner picks it off. Dylan Wagner crosses the blue line. He's got Asemacher far side. The goaltender goes behind the net. I'm not sure what happened to the puck in the meantime. Wagner just shoveled one off a defenseman. It landed in front of him, and another battle ensues. On the near wall it is. Chesterfield looking to ice the puck because that is what they do. LaHaye with a backhander into the goaltender, and another stoppage. Chesterfield could not get that icing call. They're not sure what to do if they can't ice the puck. The coach looking confused, ripping out the remainder of his hair. 2:05 left in period number 2. Wagner's line stays out with Matthews and Hutchinson. Goaltender's right, far side. Chesterfield won that one clean. They just picked that one. Nice job on the face-off dot by the Falcons. Near side it goes. Battle on the near wall. Still in the Chesterfield zone. Junior Preds. This line has done a good job on the forecheck. Wagner to the middle of the ice. He hits LaHaye. Shot when it looks like it might have gotten tipped off his stick. That went wide. Behind the net, Asemacher picks up. Gets it to the front. Wagner, did he put it in? Oh, the goalie got it. Oh. Another one on the doorstep. That first line of the Junior Preds, all kinds of forecheck pressure, almost slammed another one home. We're down to 1:42 to the ice cut. And as per usual, I'll be shutting her down so that you don't have to suffer through watching the Zamboni for 10 minutes when you go back on YouTube. All these games are archived, of course, and you can watch them at any time you want to feel either amused, depressed, or possibly elated. We'll see how this one ends. Junior Preds trying to keep the puck in the zone. Chesterfield finally gets it out on the near side. Someone's got it on the near wall. I'm guessing he's wearing yellow because Byron went to the net. I think it was Olivas. Byron went to the net with his stick down. Parker just had a kid step in front of him and take the puck away from him. Now in the neutral zone, Chesterfield can't get organized. Kinnanen, in a panic, shoots it through everybody. And down into our zone it goes. Parker picks it up. Parker trying to feed it in. Ben Byron with a couple of shots. Olivas on the back door. Junior Preds more scoring opportunities. Chesterfield another opportunity to ice the puck, and it doesn't get to the red line. Chesterfield in a beautiful curling move sends it just onto the red line. Bice picks it up, gives it away, and Chesterfield gets a shot on net. Matthew Bice trying to figure out when that contact lens order is going to come into his mailbox. Bice going off. Looks like we got the Twin Towers coming out to close it out. We're under a minute to play, 50 seconds remaining. Wagner's line is up front. Gowdy and Clancy on the red line. LaHaye, Wagner, and Ossenmacher up front. Puck is drawn back to Clancy. Clancy flips it around to the near side. LaHaye's got the puck. Sent it. Man, he thought he could have Cal slicing through the middle. Just put it in front of Ossenmacher. Chesterfield picked it up. Clancy stopped skating, and Chesterfield took the puck away from him. Now there's a lot of ping-ponging in front of the net. Wagner drives this guy deep. Clancy again. Sent the puck on the wall. Gowdy sent it further. Now we've got it. LaHaye gets it out of the zone, into the neutral zone. Wagner picks it up, flags it ahead. It crosses the blue line into the Chesterfield zone. We're under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Under 15. Chesterfield sends it into the neutral zone. Clancy dumps it into a Chesterfield kid. Fortunately, it bounced right onto Gowdy's stick. He got it to Wagner. Wagner, beautiful pass to the middle of the ice. And LaHaye, I think, was trying to hit Ossenmacher on the back door. No, that was Ossenmacher trying to hit Wagner on the back door. I can't tell numbers from up here, but that ends the period. LaHaye looked disgusted. I'm not sure if he almost got the goal or almost got the pass to the back door, but either way, the period ends in a tie. So at the end of two, we have a 2-2 ball game. Junior Preds jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Falcons tied it up. Junior Preds went to a 2-1 lead. Falcons tied it up, and that is where we sit. All right, I'm going to shut it down. They're going to cut the ice. Go grab something to eat or get back to work. For God's sake, people, you're getting paid. What are you doing watching the game? All right, I'll be back in about 10.